Hey guys, so we're getting ready. I figured I would let y'all in on everything. Just putting a little lip serum on. So how is everybody doing? How is life? I feel like life is absolutely bananas right now. I don't even know what normal is anymore, so I guess this is just it. This is just what we're gonna deal with from now on. Yeah, so I'm getting ready, and I thought I would let you guys, watch, chit chat, all that good stuff. I'm drinking a little bit of Ignite. It's from Mountain Ops, which is my favorite supplement brand. Period. It's the only one I've found that doesn't make me feel jittery and gross. So by far a winner for me. So I have not been sleeping the best. I don't know what is up. Well, I hadn't been sleeping the best anyways. It was hard for me to fall asleep. But sorry, the husband is messaging me, and I'm trying to do a million things at once because the kids want to play outside and I have to get some work done today. So I'm gonna get it all done. But anyways, I just haven't been able to fall asleep worth a crap. And then once I did fall asleep, it was like I kept waking up. And oh, there's Sasha barking. And then, of course, if you have dogs, then you already know what it's like. But we have dogs, and two of them are basically puppies. I'm sorry I'm looking over here. It's just easier. Let me find something that's got a mirror I can open up and kind of use. Okay, this is better. All right, I can see better anyways. So two of them are puppies. Rosie just turned 1 on July 7th. So she just turned 1. And then Gus is about 1.5. So still puppies. And obviously with puppies comes the fact that they love to eat everything they can get their mouth on. Whether it's food or not food, whether it's their food or they steal the food, they don't care, okay? They're gonna eat it. So, anyways, Rosie apparently got into something. She ate something that did not agree with her, which, big surprise. Like I said, that's just puppies for you. Oh, I thought I had a Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but apparently I don't. I think I thought the Chanel was a Maybelline Fit Me tube, which is pretty sad considering this Chanel concealer is pricey, and then this is a Maybelline Fit Me tube. This I can't use this for concealer. I use this for bronzer. But do you not see the similarity? This is what, $8, maybe $13, somewhere in there, and this is $40. And honestly, if I'd had a Fit Me concealer in the right shade, I would have used it over this Chanel one. So anyways, so of course, Rosie gets into something that irritates her tummy, and she gets sick. And so she's poopy everywhere. And, you know, it is what it is. And she's my dog that is not going to wake me up to poop. I keep a pad, like a pee-pee pad, on the floor in my bedroom, so at night, because she'll just get out of the bed and pee. Like, she is not going to wake you up to go to the potty. She's just going to get in the floor and pee. And I realized, I think little dogs just have issues with that. But I realized really early on after we got her that it doesn't matter how potty trained she is. If she's going to go pee upstairs, she's going to go pee upstairs. So we just decided to start using pee pads. It's not ideal, but we keep pee pads out upstairs, so when she goes upstairs she can potty on those instead of on the carpet, you know. So anyways, she has diarrhea. Gross, TMI, I'm sorry, but you know, it is what it is. So she has diarrhea and she's sick to her stomach, and she's getting out of the bed in the middle of the night. And when she jumps off the bed, it wakes me up. So she's getting on and off the bed throughout the night doing poops. And so even though she's pooping on the pee pad, I'm still having to get up and like change out the pad. Because that's gross, and I just don't want to leave that there all night. Like, that's gross. So I'm still getting up every couple of hours, taking care of the pee pad for her, with, you know, her. Then I get her tummy feeling better, and Gus steals a pizza bagel from Max. It did not agree with him, and we're back at square one, just with a different dog, a much larger dog this time. But thankfully he will tap a doorknob. He is so smart. He knows it doesn't matter what room he's in. If he tings the doorknob with his nose, you know, it'll make a noise. And I know, like, he's like, hey. And if he does it more than, sometimes he'll go to the back door and he'll just ting the doorknob because he just wants to go fiddle fart around outside. But I know if he does it a couple of times in a row, he's like, come on, lady. Okay, we're about to have accidents. So, he starts tinging the doorknob in the bedroom in the middle of the night, and I'm like, so I get up and I take him outside. Sure enough, he's got tummy troubles now. And so he had me up 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., like all night. Brought me back to whenever I had newborns and I was breastfeeding. Anyways, all night long. And then of course, like, I can't just sleep in because I have kids. And though Sophia sleeps in pretty late, Max does not. He gets up and he's ready for breakfast. He's ready to chit chat. He's ready to like live his best life. And so I'm like, all right, you know, I'm just tired, cranky and tired. And I had to have a talk with Max because he has a problem with just like asking for food. And then he will like sit it down on the coffee table and just kind of like wander off, doing his thing, doing whatever. And of course the dogs are going to steal it. You know, with any dog's going to do that, whether it's a puppy or not. Like, for the most part, dogs see food laying on a table, they're going to be like, okay, well, hold on real quick while I grab this. So I had to have a talk with him because, you know, dogs don't need to eat people food. Every once in a while, a goldfish here or there, but a slice of pizza, because Gus will steal like an entire slice of pizza. He does not care. He is a lab. I've got like fuzz stuck in my eyelashes and it's like, anywho, so we had a talk and I finally got him to understand, like, we got to be careful. We've got to watch what we're doing. We got to make sure we're not leaving food out where Gus can get it, yada, yada, yada. I finally had to break down and give Gus Pepto to help combat his tummy issues, and he's good today, I think. So anyways, but long story long, I just wasn't getting a lot of sleep. And then with the dogs not feeling well and me having to be up like constantly to handle that, I am just like zapped. I am zapped. And I've been getting really, really like trying to focus on my workouts, and I'm not trying to lose weight or anything by any means. More so trying to lose like just fat in areas that are unhealthy to have it, and just, you know, be healthy and all that good stuff. So, because I mean, honestly, the older you get, the harder it gets to stay in shape and be healthy and all that. So, believe me, if you are younger, don't keep saying, oh, it's fine, I'm young. No, it's going to catch up with you eventually. And then those weekends of eating like crap will slap you like a ton of bricks right in the face, and it won't be as easy to just lose fat like before. So I'm just letting you know. But anyways, I've been getting really serious about my workouts and working out, I'd say about 5 times a week. It also helps me mentally, like working out helps me mentally. If I'm feeling really anxious, or if I'm feeling like depressed or upset or just like panicky, because sometimes I have like days where it's like my body's just anxious. It has like the physical stuff of being anxious, and my whole body just feels panicky all day. And if I'll go work out and like listen to a podcast or listen to music or whatever, that really helps clear my brain, because I have to focus on lifting weights and stuff, not on whatever the heck my brain is trying to focus on. So it really, really helps mentally. I can tell a difference on the days I don't work out. So I've been trying to make sure that I get my workouts in, because I feel tons better. And I've been really consistent. And that's another thing that's like, I think I'm feeling a little zapped because of that. Because, you know, you need good sleep in order for your body to like recuperate and heal and all. I'm throwing brushes at myself and all of that. And when you're sleeping like crap and you're up constantly, like that is just like not gonna happen. It's just not. So I'm gonna add a little bit more blush, because when I put that bronzer on, I don't know what kind of look I want to go for. I really just want something like kind of natural. As I pack on a ton of blush. I mean like just like really pretty. I don't want like a ton. I don't know. I say that and then I'll have a ton of eyeshadow on in a second. That's how it always goes. But since I've been working out consistently, my body is exhausted. And yeah, so I'm not working out today. Well, I say that and then I'll get done filming and I'll have a burst of energy and I'll end up working out. But I know I've said this in another video and I don't know if it's gone live yet. I've been considering just like filming some of my workouts. I'm by no means a professional. And I'm not going to tell you that what I do is what you should do. But, I mean, I know I like to watch people. I like to watch people that are doing at-home workouts or kind of just coming up with their own stuff. And just kind of seeing the creative ways that they work out, as opposed to only seeing people who are kind of like fitness models or whatnot, and it's a little bit more intimidating to see them, because it feels like, well, obviously you know, you're on a different level. It's not the same. So I don't know. I was thinking about filming some workouts, but if nobody's going to want to watch it, I don't know if I want to waste my time. Also, I've been feeling like, I don't know, kind of discouraged with social media lately. It's just like, it seems like all that's popular that people want to watch is children doing the dumbest crap imaginable. And when I say children, I mean like these idiots in their 20s, and I probably would have been one of them back when I was in my 20s as well. But it's just a little bit discouraging when all of the popular content seems to be like drama and people doing like dumb pranks on each other. Like, y'all, I don't have time for that. It's not entertaining to me either. Like, I just don't get it. Probably because I'm old. I don't know. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm kind of in a rut right now. So it happens. It happens to the best of us. No biggie. I just feel like my creative juices are just like gone or whatnot. They're just like non-existent. Let me know down below if you ever get like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm also just lonely. Maybe that's part of it as well. Because, I mean, my husband has been gone over a month now. And keeping it 100% honest, I am not one of those people that makes friends easily because, and no offense, but I feel like there are a lot of people out there that have tons of friends, but they're not actually, they're like fake friends or convenience friends. And what I mean by that is, it's like, hey, we're friends because I need a friend and you're there, and that just isn't my thing. So I don't make friends easily because when I meet someone, if I don't get the feeling that my life is going to benefit from spending time with you or on you, that's it. We're done. I'm not gonna be fake friends. Like, I'm just not that kind of person. I don't have time for it. Like, I just don't. And I've had people try to be fake friends with me before. And I just don't put forth any effort. I just don't. Because it's not worth my time. And I know that sounds bad, but it is what it is. That's how it is. I'm not going to waste time on fake friendships. I've never been like that. I wasn't like that when I was in school. Like, you were either my friend and I talked to you and I hung out with you and I liked you and everything, or we weren't friends and I didn't waste my time talking to you. I'm just not that way. And I mean, I know those people that are literally like friendly to everyone, and I'm friendly. Like, I'm not going to be an asshole, but I'm just not going to be like, oh my gosh, we should hang out. We should grab coffee. Like, let me get your number. No, if I don't get a vibe from you, like right off the bat, I'm just like, cool. You live your life. I'm going to live mine. See ya. So I don't have like a support system here. So it is a teensy bit lonely. It is what it is, I guess. So, who wants to be like long distance mom friends? I mean, it's so hard, especially when you're a mother and when you're a military spouse, because you don't live close to, I mean, like most of the time, you don't live super close to family and people that you can just like trust. I'm not someone that's just going to leave my kids with anyone. So it's pretty much me and them. We're the three amigos right now. Where I go, they go. So it's kind of difficult to just like meet new friends, make friends, all that stuff, because I'm just not going to be like, oh, okay, cool. let me just get a babysitter and go out with these random people. So, I don't know. I guess I'm a loner for life. Because 110%, my husband is my best friend. Like, he gets my sense of humor. He understands my moods. We have a good time together. We enjoy doing the same stuff. I mean, he truly is my best friend. So, right now, I guess it's kind of like I'm dealing with my best friend being gone and my husband being gone. So, it's like a double whammy. And then next to my husband, the next person I'm the closest with is my mother. And, you know, she's in Louisiana. So, and normally I go visit for the summer, but it is not going to happen this summer. There's just so much going on. And trying to travel with 3 dogs and 2 kids just seems like I'd be on an episode of Dateline or something. You know what I mean? Like, I would just end up on an episode of Dateline, and they would be like, have you seen this woman or her children, because they have not been seen. That's just a long travel. And I watch a lot of true crime. There are a lot of creeps out there. A lot of creeps. And I have to travel a long distance. And you know what? Getting abducted and murdered just doesn't seem like fun to me. It just doesn't. I got a question though. Is anybody else kind of bummed by the fact that I'm already seeing stores and people doing like fall hauls? And I'm over here like, I still want it to be summer. I want to hold on to summer. And everybody's out here like grabbing all their shackets. I hate that word, by the way, but everybody's out here grabbing their shackets and they're like, oh, getting ready for fall. And I'm just like, can we have summer first? I don't know. There's just like, we haven't really had that much like warm weather, like really nice warm weather. So I don't feel like I've enjoyed all of summer just yet. There have been so many days the kids are like, I want to go outside and play in the sprinkler. I want to play in the water. And it's cold or it's cloudy or it's about to rain or whatever. And it's just, I don't know. I'm not ready for summer to be over quite yet. And don't get me wrong, I'm normally one of those people that's like all about the holidays. But the fact that I'm seeing people already talking about Halloween and like, can we not for a second? Please, like, goodness gracious, can we just hold off? I know as soon as school starts, it's going to be, get your Halloween costume, get your turkey, get your Christmas presents, bam, it's the new year. Like, y'all, let's slow it down a little bit. Goodness. Which I'm curious, like, what is your favorite season? Normally my favorite season is fall. I love layering. I love wearing, you know, a bunch of different clothes. I love boots, stuff like that. But I have been enjoying not being cold. And I don't know. I'm here for summer right now. And I'm hoping that summer will hold on for a while. Do any of you live in a place where you get snow or potentially have snow for Halloween? Because it's kind of hit or miss here. When we lived in Wyoming, it was almost guaranteed it was going to be freezing for Halloween. And it just sucks because your kid gets this cute Halloween costume and you want to get all these adorable pictures. But basically, by the time you get done putting a toboggan on them or a beanie or whatever you call it, a hat, gloves, snow boots, a coat, all this, you can't even see the costume. So that is the crappy thing. One cool thing is, I know my kids' school, they get to wear their costume to school for like a Halloween like party parade type thing, and the teachers like go through the halls and they hand out candy, like that's their little Halloween parade. But it just sucks because when I was growing up, I grew up in the South. I was raised in Arkansas. It was warm. Like you could basically wear any costume you wanted. There was no worries about you freezing your little tush off. And now every year, especially with Sophia, Max, it really isn't that big of a deal because most boy costumes cover a large surface area. But with girl costumes, it's like, no, I don't get that because I don't know what you would wear with it so you don't freeze your butt off. And it just takes some of the fun out of, wearing a costume. Which I'm not really worried about the fact that I have to take them trick-or-treating alone because I've done it before. My husband's had to work and I had to take them, which it was kind of funny. I hadn't been feeling good. This was a couple of years ago. I hadn't been feeling that good like all day. My stomach was really just like not happy. And so my husband had to work that night, so I was going to be taking the kids trick-or-treating solo. And my stomach was just like topsy-turvy before we left to go trick-or-treating, but I'm like, it's fine. It's cold outside. It was freezing. I was like, it is freezing cold. The kids won't want to trick-or-treat that long. What we'll do is we'll go out, we'll fill these buckets with candy because one of the good things about trick-or-treating whenever it's freezing cold outside is a lot of the people giving out candy are like, all right, get the candy in the kids' buckets, give them handfuls, let's get out of here, So anyways, I was like, no big deal. They'll trick-or-treat. They'll get, a ton of candy and a couple of treats. We'll be back home. No biggie. Well, my stomach is killing me. And I'm like, all right, listen, I need to get home. I tell the kids, I'm like, listen, we got to go home. Mommy needs to go to the bathroom. Like, bad. We've got tons of candy. Y'all are good. Like, basically one of those situations where I'm like, listen, I will take you to the store tomorrow and buy you all the Halloween candy you want. Just, we got to go home. I can't keep walking around the neighborhood. My stomach is killing me. Like, let's go. So the kids are like, all right, cool. It's cold anyways. And Max was still at that age where, because I said this was a couple of years ago, he was still at that age where when he got tired and it wasn't fun anymore, like he didn't want to walk, he wanted to like be carried. And we didn't bring the stroller because, that would just be a pain. So he's like, will you carry me? And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever, because I'm trying to get home quicker and your little legs walk slow anyways. So instead of bringing the house keys, we normally just lock up the house and we bring the garage door opener. Like if we go for a walk or, we go walk to the playground or whatever, that's normally what we did. We would bring the garage door opener. So that's what I had in my pocket of my coat. And we get back home and we go up to the garage and I hit the button and nothing happens. And I'm like, okay. So I hit the button, I hit the button, I hit the button, I hit the button. Conveniently, my battery on my garage door opener decided to go dead at that precise moment. So I call my husband and I'm like, listen, I know you're at work, but you have to come home right now and let me and the kids in the house. Like, it's getting dark. It's freezing cold outside. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm about to bust a window open. Like, get here. He gets there about 5 to 10 minutes later and I'm like, I'm going to die. Like, I am literally going to poop my pants in the driveway. I didn't. But y'all, so, warning, take your keys. I don't know what the point of that story was. Just a funny story. I'm going to do my lips and then I will be right back to wrap up this video because it's long. Okay guys, we are all done. I know I've rambled on endlessly about the most random stuff in this video. It's going to be really fun to edit because I also kept stopping to message my husband. So this is going to be so fun to edit later. But I have a favor to ask of you guys. First of all, if you are not subscribed and you are watching this and you've gotten to this point, you might as well go ahead and subscribe. I don't know why you wouldn't. 2, if you follow me on Instagram, or even if you don't, if you could, go follow me on Instagram and like, share, and save my post, a couple of my reels or whatever, because I'm in Instagram jail. I got in trouble on Instagram for the dumbest reason. I did a remix of someone else's reel. It was them remodeling a house and the house was infested with bugs. And in the reel, I jokingly said, burn the house down because there were so many bugs. And I got flagged for inciting violence. So if you could please go show Instagram that people do want to see my content and know I am not some kind of vigilante running around trying to get everybody to be violent. That would be awesome and I would greatly appreciate it. But with that, I will link everything I used in this video in the comments. No, I will not link in the comments, in the description box. I'll link everything in the description box down below. I love you guys and I will see you next time. Bye.